2. It takes them the rest of the day and into the evening to reach the turnoff in the foothills of the Cascades. When the mountains appear in the late afternoon, the sight has the effect of balm to a wound. Their gray outlines mean safety and home, something Zoey never had prior to 6 months ago. Before that, she knew nothing but the inside of the National Obstetric Alliance's Advanced Research Compound. The nightmares reliving her flight from the facility are always in slow motion. The director aiming his gun at Tara's head. Her friend's last words. That she hadn't held her son before they'd discarded him like some piece of medical waste from the tank he was grown in. The gunshot, deafening in the cold space of the infirmary. She and Tara and the other women had been stripped from their families, held captive, told that the virus that caused the death of female infants had turned deadly and killed nearly all of the world's population. When in truth, the American government had wiped out many of its own citizens in a massive civil war. She can't help the derisive sigh that escapes her. Meryl glances over from the driver's seat of the Suburban, its yellowed headlights staining the narrow dirt road that leads to the undergrowth where they hide the vehicle. No one has spoken much on the ride back, and she knows it's because of her actions. She was irresponsible, dangerous, reckless. She should have waited for backup. A lance of shame runs through her, then dulls. Riverbend. Missile. It was information they needed. As if reading her thoughts, Meryl says, "Riverbend's a long ways." "You don't have to go. You just have to tell me how to get there." The words come out sharper than intended, and she winces. She owes the entire group Rita's and Cheryl's lives as well as her own. Her newfound friends had rallied around her, helping her rehabilitate not only her body, but her soul as well. All of them have been wonderful. Except for Lee. In the days following his departure from Ian's home, she tried to think about him as little as possible, since his absence hurt nearly as much as the therapy she endured every day. But as hard as she tried to forget him, he's remained an immovable fixture in her mind. Growing up in the Ark, he was her cleric's son and, early in her life, her occasional playmate. Later he became the one person who stirred a bright passion deep within her. Now his memory brings sadness riddled with spikes of anger. Zoey gazes out the window into the blanketing night that covers the side of the mountain. She knows it's foolish to linger on memories. She has to focus on moving forward, and she can't deny today was a breakthrough. "You know I wouldn't let you go alone," Meryl says. "You'll stop me?" She looks in his direction as he drifts the Suburban over to a hidden path below the leaning pines on the side of the road. "It's obvious now that I can't stop you from doing anything," he says, bringing the vehicle to a halt under the canopy of branches. Eli and Tia climb out, grabbing gear and making every effort not to get involved in the conversation. "I want you to think long and hard about what you're going to do, because like it or not, it affects everyone." That's exactly what they pounded into us in the Ark. If one of us broke the rules, the next closest woman was punished as well. They kept us bound to each other. Lily's smiling face comes back to her then, the excitement radiating off her after pronouncing a word correctly. She sees Lily raising her arms up and down in the light of the flames from the downed helicopter, pretending to be a bird. One of Zoey's hands strays to her stomach and touches the healed bullet wound. Amidst the memory, her anger rises even as she tries to quell the emotion. "You know what I mean. All I'm asking is you not make a snap decision. Things aren't the same as they were before. Chelsea and Tia have been hunted for a long time. They still are. Now there's you, Cheryl, and Rita to think about. If any of you were taken or hurt, He stops himself, and she knows he's thinking about his daughter Mika.